Congrats, of course, because you're getting these rave reviews in the show. But 20 years ago, you said you were going to try to become a song and dance man. And so how does it feel to have become the song and dance man and knock the hell out of everybody?
It's crazy. I mean, really, it is like, it was a late-in-life endeavor. Opening night, the whole cast of Taxi came.
Yeah.
And those are the people I really started with, and they all came, including Jim Brooks and Jim Burrows, the director and the producer.
Everybody looks
yeah, look at it, incredible. And it was on Taxi. Yeah. The last year of Taxi, we did a
Baby Tony.
Before and after. We did a show called Fantasy Cab, where everybody had a fantasy. My character, Tony Banter's fantasy was to be smart.
Yes.
But Mary Lou's was to be a Broadway actor, and so we did Lullaby of Broadway.
Right.
She came out of the locker. We went around the post, and everybody ended up in top hat and tails.
Right.
And then we pretended to tap dance. And I went, I gotta learn how to do this.
Yeah.
And I found an Italian tap dance teacher named Pat Rico.
Right.
And I've been studying ever since. And I'm doing some of the steps that he taught me. He's not around anymore.
Right.
In the show.
That's fantastic.
It's just so.
I saw the show last night, by the way. I have to tell everyone it is so entertaining. You are so, the most charming man in showbiz. Maybe comes on stage, the whole place lights up.
Oh, that's very nice. It's fun. When you go to Broadway, I think when you go to Broadway, you expect a certain thing, and it really does have everything that you expect. It has surprise after surprise, and as an actor, it's coming and they don't every night, and it's so much fun. It's just
Now,
so much fun.
when you heard about this musical, which is based on the original movie starring James Caan, Nick Cage, and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Who came the other night? Sarah Jessica came to the show the other night.
And Anthony Bregman, who also did It Could Happen to You, he's yes. And now you said you fell in love with this musical just hearing one line. What was the line, and when did
Well, no, it's a verse from a song called "Out of the Sun," which is, and the whole thing is like you think I'm going one way and then I go somewhere else, Michelle. But the verse is, when we're young, we think that we're invincible. We act like we know all there is to know. And I went, really? I get to sing that? And it's just, Jason Robert Brown, who's known for Parade in the last 5 years and a lot of really serious music, he wrote this incredibly sort of rat-packy, Vegas-y...
Some of the stuff you love.
All the stuff.
Sinatra moment, actually. I felt very velveteen at that moment when you sang to me.
That's pretty cool.
So thank you for that. I want to ask you, you and Rosie were both honored recently on Brooklyn's Celebrity Path.
Oh, no, it's a long time ago.
A long time ago? Well, it reads it for me. Time moves very quickly for me.
It's Brooklyn Walk of Fame.
The Brooklyn Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Tell us.
By the way, Rosie was in my court. I was the king of Brooklyn.
Oh.
I always wanted to be the king of Brooklyn.
Right,
They take us to Grand Army Plaza. It really did feel like I was.
Did they give you a little crown?
They gave me a little crown. I mean it, and it was quite a day. Judge Judy was in the court. Yeah, remember it was quite.
She's my hero.
Yeah, there's a lot of famous people born in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is like there's a lot. I do a little rap. These are folks born in Brooklyn that you might know. Here's a list of famous peeps from my favorite borough. Pretty good so far.
I have to talk to you. A couple of years ago, you really sort of made a huge change, and you became a teacher.
Yeah.
And we've talked to you because you'd written a
I wrote a book about it. Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
The book was called "I'd Like to Apologize to Every Teacher I Ever Had." My year at Northeast High. Yeah.
And so, do you still keep in touch with the kids?
Yeah. When you get involved at an inner city high school. And kids like that, you can't get away from it. And so I'm doing, in fact, next Monday, the 23rd, actually, we're doing the 4th annual, so excited about this, the 4th annual Teachers versus Student Talent Show. We go and audition teachers, audition students. They can't just come up and sing a cappella. They have to have some production. And then we put together 10 acts on each side. And we have a night, a variety show. Right. I pick a kid to be the co-host, and then we just produce it like a variety show. And the teachers and the kids, and it's a real morale builder. And what it does is it raises money. Ron Perlman, the
Revlon man.
Revlon guy, he's a Philadelphia guy. He always gives me money. He donates every year. And we raise enough money to keep some of the programs that keep the kids in school alive. You know, because let me tell you, this is how bad it is. This is how bad it is. They laid off the school nurse.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get to laying off the school nurse, you know you got a lot of problems, and so we try to do something.
Well, Ron, you know, if anybody can do it, help fix this, it's Ron Pearl.
Yeah. So, hey, listen, I just want to tell you, you know, it's been a tough winter. It's really been a tough winter for all of us, you know, and a lot of businesses in New York are suffering. And my show is also, you know, it's tough to keep it open. So if you're going to come see it, come on down. The weather's nice now.
All right. So thanks to Tony Danza. You can see Honeymoon in Vegas here in New York at the Nederlander Theater.
I guarantee it.
And members of our audience, you're all going home with a pair of tickets.